Yeah, it's my year, like baby had in 2019. I'm like an outcast, I'm feeling like I'm fresh and I'm clean. Big fans of my jeans, got me ripping the seam. Got designer Louis V, yeah, you know it's supreme. Balenciaga stepping, oh that's a... To all my haters steady watching me and my possessions, it's my time. I'm done with all the waiting, I've been patient. Now I'm cooking up this beat without an apron, okay? I done upgraded from basic, now I'm bringing home the bacon. Yes, I want a top spot, well I'ma go ahead and take it. Moving in like it was vacant. They sleeping, I've been awake, and you hear me on every station. I'm blowing up, yeah, that's major. My life is really like a movie. I'm talking life, camera action with a whole bunch of living great, designer down with a whole bunch of Gucci. Now I got y'all at attention like y'all playing Call of Duty. Look, it's a special occasion. 25 years breathing, hey look mama, we made it. Then a family living lavish, show me life is amazing. And yeah, we did a full turn like we driving Mercedes. I'm gone.
At Rival Day Conquest, you can rep your affiliation and prove that yours is the best. There will be 3 phases to this event that will determine the 4 seeds at the Rival Day Championship. Here, all 4 affiliations will battle it out to see who will be crowned the city champions for the season. There is so much going on in 2K22, and new events will also be popping up. So check back here each week for updates. Now get out there, compete, and have fun.
"2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The state capital of Utah dramatically lit up on a beautiful night in Salt Lake City. It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Good evening to you, Kevin. Donovan Mitchell is precocious beyond his years. He says, I lead a lot using my voice. It's natural for me. And Coach Quinn Snyder said, the way Donovan carries himself is infectious. There's an innocence to the way he plays. He's not showboating, he's just smiling. He loves to compete. Guys?
I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Barnes and Siakam are the forward. Dragic is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Birch in at center. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell. With some changes. Whiteside's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Gay comes in for O'Neal. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. And then for Toronto, Chris Boucher's checked in for Kem Birch. Trent comes in for Barnes. And Jay's subbed in for Goran Dragic. Siakam passes to Jay. And Whiteside sends it back.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates, quality block shot by the big fella.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Siakam, good.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance. Able to complete the play through contact.
1:32 left in the first quarter of the game. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. Eric Pascal, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Raptors also changing it up. Achua, he's checked in for Siakam. Antanabi's in for Fred VanVleet.
Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more. I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Jay, covered by Mitchell. The shot's good from Jay. Greg, we've got to talk about it. The rumors are flying around that MP wants out of here.
And we haven't heard anything from MP himself. But there are pundits with alleged inside information saying that's the case.
On the catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets his shot up quickly.
Achua in the corner. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Jay, the pass to Boucher. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now Clarkson coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia. That one goes in.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Inside. Now, here's Trent. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Jay. No good from 11 feet. Tie game in Utah. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And the unselfishness of this Utah Jazz team, a big part of...
We got guys who are continuously making plays, and I think we thrive off of. And I think the best part about it is we don't really care who it is. I think that's what separates us from a lot of teams, and that's what's going to hopefully get us to that next step. I think that's the best thing about this team. It doesn't matter who it is. We're going to go out there and continue to find open man and play the...
And Frank, the depth of the Jazz obviously helping with that equal opportunity approach.
And Kevin, that's a great point. You credit the mindset, but it's also their personnel that makes it possible.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
So for Toronto right now, they've got Precious Achiuwa. Jay out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Mikhailuk in at the 2. Clarkson goes in. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Achiuwa, the pass to Watanabe. Shot clock at 5. Toronto needs to get off his shot. The shot's good from Achiuwa. Achiuwa's got the lead up to 2 now for the Raptors.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Mitchell wide open. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Mitchell's got 7 points.
He can get that shot anytime he wants because of his ability to blow by you. Donovan gets you on your heels, and he stops and pops.
Toronto calls timeout. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, goodness, absolutely.
So is Toronto with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even. For the Raptors. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present. But standing 6'1", Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Here's Birch. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Birch has got his second basket.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple. What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Siakam, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Siakam's got 9. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. He's probably below average
but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Jay, the pass to Birch. To the paint. Count that one from Van Vliet. 7 points for Fred Van Vliet.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Gobert finds Conley. And stolen by Siakam. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
Raptors have made their only other free throw attempt today. An earlier trip to the line. Rudy Gay's checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for Michael Conley. Jazz trailed by 5. Mitchell outside. Pass to Gay. Back to Mitchell. And there's the pass to Clarkson. 6 to shoot. And Gobert kicks to Clarkson. Cuts off the pass. Pass break. Here come the Raptors. Here's Van Vliet. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
He's always pressing the action. Van Vliet just never backs down. Makes him hard to contain.
Throw good, Van Vliet. And along with production, this team really thrives on Van Vliet's leadership.
He sets a great example with his toughness, his dedication, and his teammates believe in him and believe they're going to win, partly because of him.
And the Jazz making a change here. Vincent's checked in. The drive by Mitchell. Rebound by the Raptors. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will be the 3rd of this 6-game road trip. Van Vliet passes to Trent. Back to Achua. Good ball movement by the Raptors. Passes it to Jay. 5 on the clock. To the middle. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
That's his second personal foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
That free throw, no good.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. The Jazz making a switch here. Pascal's checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Watanabe's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Gay left side. Swiped it away. Here's Jay. That shot missing. The Jazz go the other way with it. Gay scanning the floor. At the top of the key, Mitchell. Down low. Here's Pinson. Offensive rebound. Here's Pascal. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Raptors leading by 7. Pass to Watanabe. 1:02 left in the 3rd quarter. Trent with it. Working on Pascal. 6 on the shot clock. And the Raptors miss again.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And it's Mitchell missing. The Raptors have gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter. 50% from the field. Here's Watanabe. Covered by Mitchell. Pass to Achua. Here's Trent. There's the triple. Drills it from outside. Trent's got the lead up to 10 now for Toronto.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Mitchell with it. 9 points in the game so far. And there's the foul. It's on Chris Boucher. That'll be his second. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. This win such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Hey, look, man, we need to talk about this Kendrick Perkins report.
What about it?
Look, Perk is a big personality, but he's not a straight-up liar. So, look, I need to know if there's any truth to this. Do you want out?
Look, I don't know where he getting all this from, bro, but I ain't say nothing to nobody.
But it's true.
I mean, I've been thinking about it, yeah.
Well?
Well, this ain't the first place I want to go to anyway. You know, then you got all that drama, and I'm just starting my career, bro. This just don't feel right, man.
Like a gut feeling?
Yeah, like that feeling you get when you're about to do something so stupid.
Yeah, like when you tried to dunk on your dad in the 7th grade.
He fouled me.
He didn't.
Look, my point is this. I feel like that when I think about staying. Bro, I only feel good when I think about leaving. That's the honest truth.
So you want out?
Yeah. You mad?
Mad? Dog, this is your career. No, I'm not mad. And everything you're saying is right on. I mean, you didn't want to go in the first place. It really hasn't been the best situation, and it sounds like you just want a fresh start. I think that's fair.
Okay, so what we do now?
Well, lucky for you, I already made an appointment with your agents. I did that when the rumors broke. I figured they were just going to tell you to weather the storm, but, I mean, now that you actually want to leave, I guess I'll go with you.
Hey, look, we can figure out a strategy. We can get on top of this thing now.
Yeah, that's why you pay me.
May throw you in a little Christmas bonus, too.
Yeah, I won't say no.
I appreciate you, Rick.
Anytime.
Although prefer the term Rama, third time
fail. Excel like Microsoft on all of these other fields. His trail never derail. His mental's the holy grail. As the stress gets released from the simplest stuff in hills, it's sealed. The chanting like he holding up a strike. The mic says only light. A light to only fight. Advice is like a satellite. I see them trying dish. Feel I'm in the sky. Living great. His kids wish. It's kinda ridiculous. Like thoughts of St. Nicholas breaking and leaving gifts for all the world's underprivileged kids. But with the ignorance, the immigrants legitimate and learning never get it. They never getting it. I'm making it clear. All the haze took focus as these jokers appeared. I finished celebrating. I already know what it's still. He stayed face, no breaks. I'm just peeping the rear. And I've been living out of love. They living in their fear. I change ways. I'm cruising but never changing the gears. They say that he back. Actually, I've been at it for years. Dreams the side view mirror. They closer than they appear. Just beware of the emperor. I play the game's vendor. He raps Wes Anderson directing these beginners. Too illustrious. I lead a sucker fits to the pretenders. Made tenders as I played Simba. That's dinner. I remember when my shine was a little bit dimmer. Now it's bright in the light. I leave them blind from the shimmers. They trying to play the blinds. I leave them falling like timber. Designed to rise from this abyss. This kid's art differs like shimmers. See the coldest vibe alive and it's evident. I put the pride to the side. It's irrelevant. An angel like mine, no mine, heaven sent. And it's the best it gets. 2296. It's no what it is, man. Long time coming.
Welcome to a brand new episode of 2K TV, where week into NBA 2K22, you've had a chance to explore, but now it's time to get to work. This week, we're diving in with tips and insight to help you get the most out of your game. So So let's talk about seasons. Last year, we introduced seasons exclusively in my team, but in NBA 2K22, we've also brought seasons to my career and the W. Here's a closer look.
Up next, the Kings taking on the Raptors. For the Sacramento Kings, playing just over 500 ball the last 10 outings, but they think they can play even better. Raptors, Kings, coming up next, right after this. Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Brian. We've heard a lot of critique of some of the fouls that are called. Ask Warriors head coach Steve Kerr. He said, quote, "We've gotten out of control, gifting offensive players the ability to jump 3 or 4 feet into a guy and draw a foul."
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Makes a good point. And every year, Grant, the officials seem to emphasize a different rule. You think it takes long for players to adjust?
You know, BA, it depends on the rule and how strict they will call it. Things like the rip-through, hand-checking, those type of rules, they take some time to adjust.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes and Siakam in at the forward slots. Fred VanVleet out there with Malachi Flynn, and it's Birch in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Kings, at the 2 and the 3, it's Hal.
Raptors.
He's going with a whole new group out there. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes.
To the wing on the left. Boucher, left side. Pass to Jay. Shot clock at 6. Here's Watanabe. And rejected. The 3 from Mitchell. Doesn't go for him. And it's Toronto taking it the other way.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Good.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Hield passes to Thompson. Back to Hield. Up top, Thompson. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Pass to Trent. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
That's his first personal
And they
foul.
may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Lynn's checked in for Thompson.
Gary Trent shooting just 1.
Kings trailing. Pass to Metu. 40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Lynn. Boom! He jams it straight down.
We've always talked about Alex Lynn's natural tools, and he can assault the rim on a consistent basis.
Now Achua. Here's Jay. We've got 22 seconds left now in the first quarter. Achua with the dunk.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Mikhailuk checked in for Watanabe.
Precious Achua. 1 shot.
And that one misses.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Hield on the wing. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Lynn. And it's flushed down. And nice jam.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Oh, got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's the Raptors. They're up by 5. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
Alex Len is out there with Chimezie Metu. Then it's Terrence Davis. Then it's Buddy Hield. And it's Mitchell in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. To the middle. Here's Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
An excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. De'Aaron Fox has upped his scoring average every single season. He said, quote, "It's just continuing to stay in attack mode early and often. I feel like no matter who it is, I can get to the basket. Once you see the ball go in a couple of times, it definitely helps to shoot jumpers after that, guys."
That jump shot is the final piece, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. Out to Hield. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Long-range shots like that, almost effortless for Hield. Every chance he gets, he'll take that shot.
And Toronto calls time here. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
And a new group getting ready for the Kings. Holmes, he's checked.
Substituting on the court at the free throw line for the Raptors, Fred VanVleet at the line for 1.
Boy, when you watch Fred VanVleet, now an NBA champion, incredible to think that he went undrafted back in 2016, and that was after what was a tremendous college career.
Pass to Hield. And here's Fox to the paint. Here's Barnes. And a nice finish on the layup. Barnes has got 5.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And just look what he did in college. VanVleet often saved his best play for the biggest games, boys.
Yeah, he did. And that translated to the NBA because he played a key role in the Raptors championship run. He has that clutch gene. He is fearless. And guys, I'm just going to call it. Fred VanVleet is a winner.
And it's Hield missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
2 points. That one goes. And it's a 6-point Toronto lead.
Well, desire. Pascal Siakam has a ton of that. He's overcome so much in his life. You think a little bump in the road is going to stop him?
Fox right side. Tripped. And there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball, and in doing so, also got the body. So we'll see free throws here. And he drops the first.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
To the inside. Pass to Trent. Here's Jay, defended by Thompson. Trent on the wing with 1 on the clock. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, pretty evenly contested. A new group getting ready for the Kings. Thompson, he's checked in for Holmes. Metu comes in for Bagley. Heald's checked in for Barnes. And Mitchell subbed in for Fox. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Mitchell's got 5.
More than just a score. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
So for the Raptors right now, they've got Gary Trent. Achua is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Yuta Watanabe. And it's Jay in at the point guard. Pass to Halliburton. Outside Mitchell. Fires the 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
A nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
For Sacramento, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. Now here's Hield. Tight defense on him. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Chris Boucher. You know, when Buddy Hield came into the league, he joined a select list of current and former NBA players that hail from the Bahamas. It's not a long list, but it's longer than you might think.
And what's incredible is Buddy did a fantastic job for the relief effort in the Bahamas after the devastating hurricane in 2017. His work to raise funds and resources for the people who were affected was so important to that entire nation.
Here's Halliburton. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Showing more patience this half. His shot selection has improved, and his field goal percentage is rising.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line from there.
And good whistle there.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They've made the long-range shot look like a layup at times in this one.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Here's Hield. And it's Boucher with the rebound. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Here's Jay. Checked by Mitchell. Trent outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Boucher, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Trent against Mitchell. Pass to Hield. Missed inside. And so it's Pascal Siakam making highlights for the Toronto Raptors. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And let's listen to head coach Luke Walton review the game plan with his...
Stop. Hey, we want to push the pace. They want to play slow. We want to play fast. Let's go.
Focused on grabbing the momentum in this one. Coach Walton.
Yeah, when their pace is in their favor, they give themselves a great opportunity to win.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Mitchell and Halliburton, the guards. Tristan Thompson is out there with Buddy Hield, and it's Holmes in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Holmes, good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Pass to Jay. Now Boucher. It's Barnes on the wing. Down low. And that one's good. Jay. And the Raptors lead by 5.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Oh, it's embarrassing to miss a dunk. But even more so when you're up by yourself. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the...
Changes here for the Kings. Thompson, he's checked in for Holmes. And Mitchell subbed in for Barnes. Fox against Siakam.
2 minutes remaining in the
Pass
game.
to Lynn.
2 minutes.
On the wing, Thompson. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Thompson's got his first points of the game.
Tristan Thompson's played in the biggest games of the NBA. Big moment, no problem.
And Toronto calls time here. They're on top by 5. 1:51 left in the game. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
Yeah, really the standout element of this game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside but cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
Holmes, he's checked in for the Kings. Barnes comes in for Mitchell. Fox against Van Vliet. Pass to Jay. Inside. And the basket by Siakam. Siakam's got 26.
Well, Siakam pushing right through the contact. Go ahead, young sir.
Timeout call. Sacramento. They're down by 7. There's 1:34 left in the fourth quarter. Changes here for the Kings. Bagley comes in for Thompson, and Halliburton is subbed in for Hield. There's 1:34 left in the game. 11 feet out. Good as the jump shot falls. Fox has got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
Here's Birch. And he stays with it. Pass to Jay. And there's the drive. Yep, count it.
And a superb job of creating just enough separation to hit the shot.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
Oh, Siakam with the block.
Well, there you see the wingspan of Pascal Siakam. Send it back.
To the left side wing. From the baseline. And it's Jay missing.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
To the middle. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Well, he's had terrific momentum all game. Pascal Siakam in his bag offensively.
Fox outside. Fox can't get that one to fall. So it's Toronto now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Jay. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his 5th personal foul.
It's on De'Aaron Fox.
Second team foul.
No debate there. He got hammered.
For Toronto. Number 7. Taking.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that'll push the lead to double digits.
He might not have made them all, but he made enough to put this one out of reach.
There's Davis with the 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Here's Bonga. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. So long, everybody.
So do you think you deferred to your teammates just a bit too much in this one?
Nah, I live to set up my Kings, to help them shine. That's what I'm all about, man. Look, what could be better than that?
Well, it just looked like you passed up some solid scoring
I
opportunities.
think you need to check the tape then. I was on point all night.
Well, I'm not saying you weren't.
Kind of odd, though.
But that's how.
Okay, look,
how
agree to disagree. Life's too short to get all riled up about it. I appreciate what you're trying to do, though, Frank. Everybody got to feed their family. Let me look at my schedule for next week, and I'll let y'all know.
Do you remember when we first met and Ricky asked us about doing things outside the norm?
And you said you can make anything work if I ball out. And that was the selling point. Ricky liked that.
I mean, I think the exact words were, there's not a vision you have for yourself that we can't make a reality.
What do you have, a photographic memory?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Point is, you want to trade, and we can make that happen for you. It just won't be immediate. And as always, the better you ball, the more options you have available to you.
Okay, cool. So what's next?
Well, the first thing we need to do is figure out where you want to play basketball. So I'm going to need your top 3 destinations.
Top 3? I thought I'd just come in here and
let you... We're just going to make it happen for you.
Well, yeah, I mean...
All right, look. It's a possibility. We are very good at what we do. We exhaust every avenue to get our clients what we want, but you don't have a no-trade clause. And in reality, people don't always get their first choice. So yeah, we need you to make a list. 3 preferred trade destinations. And then this way, you have a couple of good options, and the team has the flexibility to not feel like they're getting raked over the coals by you guys. MP, you know they don't even have to trade you if you don't want to, right?
Yeah, I hear you. That sounds fair.
Okay.
3 is good. I can make that work. I'll make it work.
All right. Hey, MP, this is the fun part. Where do you want to go? Awesome.
Okay, so what now?
Well, if you want this to happen quickly, we can be aggressive, but it comes at the cost of more or less ruining the relationship with this front office. So if you can wait a little, we can work a little closer with them to ensure that everyone walks away feeling like a winner. No hard feelings.
So I want to go the no hard feelings route.
Okay.
You know, this is a business, and we need to see the long game. Yeah. I just don't know if this is the right decision for my future, but...
If you're comfortable waiting for a solid trade package to take shape, then that's the route we take. And we're still going to get you someplace totally acceptable. It's just going to take a little time.
Cool. Yeah. So how do we spin this narrative? You know, the press, they going to be all over this.
You can acknowledge a desire to be traded, MP. We don't need you to hide that. Mm-hmm. But you can't get specific. Don't talk about where you want to go, for instance. That'll dry up the trade market for you and make you an enemy in Harvey Lesser real quick.
I see.
So what are we thinking?
Look, ladies, I got to get out of here, like yesterday.
Great.
Then we take it public. No hesitation.
Don't be surprised if your list of trade destinations gets leaked in the next couple of days, okay? Yeah. In the meantime, go relax. We're going to take care of it for you.
Copy that. Thank you, ladies. Thank you. And I'll
you.
see you soon.
Yeah. Take care, MP.
Time to get on the phone.
destroy the rap world like the bird from a pro as a mentor. Started with a bird nest and burnt it to a cinder. Gotta get the party kicking, plus chilling, smelting like chicken. As the dollar continues to lose momentum, we need land to represent them. Gold is up, version all. Trading out change for cash and splurge it on a more secure investment. Food and water, a couple of gallons for your kid's water. Thank him as a Yankee fellow Southerner. Don't forget the general rank. Hello, Governor. Hello, Governor. Focus spill over like the rolling hills of Dover on the Buffalo disaster and preferred after. Depends on your status or your stature, whether you benefit from the prior or the latter. Get the fatter check split. How much for 100,000 tons of correct shit? Sell it for half price seafood. Prices like a real night. Who can knock the most birds out the sky? Then spread a lie. Say you know why. Bet. Get the machine. Blame it on the fireworks. Clean up. Y'all know medicine. The wire jerks. Black teeth still snack on sweets. And get stacks with the creep on creep. They used to sell CDs. Now they got fake. Buyer beware. Had to tell us one liar, sire, be fair. At least I'm tired here from the chair while I'm here.